What's up, dudes? Maximilian here, and have I had one hell of a weekend. For some of you guys that might not know, I've been trying to keep up with the details of Titanfall because we're getting really close to the launch now. I think we're just over a month and a half from release, and that is not very far away. Although some stuff has been going on as of late, there's been a lot of press reports, there's been all this stuff talking about the single player, how the multiplayer and the single player are kind of the same thing within this game, so they're worried about how to market the game. Either way, that doesn't really affect the things that I care about. I care about how the multiplayer holds up, how it plays, and things like that. And luckily, I've had the experience of talking to many people that have actually had the chance to play Titanfall. Until recently. So yes, thanks to an awesome dude known by Puzzle Boss, I was able to get in on the Titanfall Alpha. This was a very brief alpha period that was only available for Xbox One, and sadly, because of issues regarding NDA and anyone that was participating in the alpha test, no, we cannot share anything regarding any visuals of the test, nor am I able to explain any personal opinions about this current version of the alpha. So, let's talk about something different. Let's talk about what all the other impressions were. Just because I might have had a chance to play Titanfall now, doesn't mean the fact that I can't talk about all the other people that have gone in public forums and actually discussed their experience with a Titanfall Alpha. And even though these aren't my direct opinions, these are some of the things that I definitely want to quote and highlight for very specific reasons, if you guys get my drift. So the Titanfall Alpha has come out. One of the bigger concerns was that, oh my god, it looks like Call of Duty, it feels like Call of Duty, and one of the initial impressions that came out right after the Alpha was, it might appear to be kind of Call of Duty-ish, but one of the first impressions was that it definitely doesn't feel that way. There was also a big concern regarding 6 versus 6 and how that might be a very tiny thing, and we actually made a video talking about it before because it caused this kind of crazy, disastrous blow-up of PR about Titanfall. And to many, it didn't seem like much of an issue, because the map is filled with these little NPC guys that run around all over the place. And according to many, they aren't very hard to kill, but they do get in your way and they will kill you back. So that's an interesting dynamic. Between all these impressions and stuff like that, I think the thing that we definitely want to figure out based off this alpha is that, is it too much like something? Is it too much like Call of Duty? Is it too much like other games? And I think the big impression is that, just like my friend Matt, who played it at PAX last year, he was explaining to me that the game feels ballistic, that there's always something going on, and it gets really hectic and really crazy. That doesn't exactly mean a bad thing. You have like different utilities available to you, and he was only able to play on one map, which was Angel City, but he said it didn't feel like it was really small at all. And definitely from the impressions and from what a lot of people are saying, and even the things that I might have experienced but can't specifically talk about, everything kind of boils up to that the 6 versus 6 thing is kind of a non-issue right now. And I kind of find it a little ironic and poetic about the entire project of Titanfall. You guys know it's made by the ex-Call of Duty guys. It's made by dudes that made COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2, a couple of my favorite shooting games of all time, and I put a lot of time into them. And those experiences that you had when you first jump into those games, those like moments of awe and wow, look at this, holy crap, you can do that, Jesus, did you see that type of stuff, and this moment of wonder, like these elements that usually don't happen in a lot of games nowadays, because most games nowadays kind of just capture what, you know, capture the same thing from other games. They try to copy certain elements from other games and they just go with it, and they don't change enough stuff to make it feel unique. And based off what people are saying and what my friend has said, that stuff feels very unique. In total, I think Titanfall's name is very appropriate right now based off all this feedback. There hasn't been a lot of negativity. Anyone that plays it has positive things to say. And the term Titanfall is what I find to be kind of ironic, because you have these dudes that left or was essentially fired from Infinity Ward, and they literally respawned, forming a new company, and from day one I knew it that these guys had the will in them and probably the drive to take down Call of Duty, to create the next experience that is going to remove Call of Duty from the scene, to take down the Titan, because the Titans are eventually going to fall. And even though I can't give you my personal experiences, and this is only based off the feedback, like I said, that we've seen on forums and a lot of people that have actually played the alpha and you've seen what the alpha looks like, I can give you one thing: Maximilian's non-verbal reaction to modern first-person shooters. Call of Duty 4. Modern Warfare 2. Battlefield 3. Call of Duty Ghosts. Titanfall.